hopefully we're live and live streaming. So welcome. This is my first time actually live streaming to YouTube. So yay me. Please bear with me while I just paste this over, because normally I would be live over here. I think that's the backup stream. Should still say there. And if I paste that there, hopefully should be a link. Whether there will be, I'm not sure. Just going to check. Give it a second. It's a little bit of a delay as well, so hopefully you guys on YouTube haven't got a delay. And I'll pop this down here as well. But yeah, I don't know whether there's a live link there or not. Anyway, hi and welcome to Meditation Monday. Let me just see what I am with the software to make sure I am recording. Yes, we are there live, and apparently we have to do this separately, so just bear with me. Oh, what's happening here? We go live. Two screens, but I think we're live on both. So welcome. Thank you for your patience if you've been watching me. It's just simultaneously of the live streaming and streaming software while I get used to it. So we are 20 minutes late by the time it took me to set up, as well as being in, let's do just the 3 separate feeds. So yeah, so if I end that one and go back in, I think that would be better. Okay, just bear with me a little bit longer. There. I can forget about that one now, and then just this one. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for joining me. I'm Theresa Jande, and this is, depending on whether you're viewing on Instagram, IGTV live, or on YouTube, or on Facebook, if I've got the link stream right. Welcome. Monday every week I go live at 8 o'clock and do a meditation, normally live in Zoom. So for anyone that comes into the Zoom call and registers your ticket, obviously I think it says donations based on there. I'm not sure, but it is free. You don't have to donate. That's just obviously if you want to. I'd be very grateful as the artist for anything that you do, but it's not essential for my Mondays meditation. They are free, and I will continue to do those every week, as I have been for the last nearly 2 years. So every week, as I said, I go live and I do a 20 minutes, half an hour guided meditation or creative visualization, and hopefully a little bit of relaxation for you and some me time. Each week I pick a different theme, and actually this week I've picked, or I wanted to pick, pampering, and I'm going to just do how you can do that being at home, making it like a little retreat for yourself. So one of the things, and obviously it's not essential, and this, you can come back to the replay for this, will be up on YouTube and will be on Instagram TV. So if you want to watch this later and pause it, but if you want to do it live with me now and then do it again, you can come back and do this. I should have really said to bring these, but cup of coffee or glass of wine, I'd recommend doing that after, maybe at the end, extra relaxation. For me, it's a tea, it's a herbal tea. This one's Clarity that I've got. It doesn't matter which, but for each of you, something that you like and you associate with enjoyment and fun. I have got down here, for me, bar of chocolate, which is a naughty, sneaky luxury. It is actually, mine is vegan. It used to be, but most of it's gone, but enjoying and savouring that. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can use everyday things for mindfulness. I'll do that at the end, and this evening as I did this morning when I did if you've been following me on my page, every morning in July I've been going live at 11 on Facebook and 11:11 on Instagram or IGTV, and we've been literally connecting to our heart space, observing, but it doesn't have to be a deep meditation. And this was my point of doing this, just for a few minutes a day, along with my ramblings and my vlog post with it, but just to get you to connect or to deconnect from the external, going inside, closing the eyes and observing our thoughts, our feelings. And I've been on what I call a judgment detox for the whole of July. So, oh, excuse me, I've just paused the video for a second. Do apologise. It's to stop people ringing you when they know you're live. Anyway, so yeah, so just to, it's my train of thought. I've been doing this so that I'm on a judgment detox of myself and my triggers and anything else that, or around me, anyone else, their triggers. So I'm not thinking or getting triggered by them being triggered. If we learn how to have this few moments from ourselves, hey ladies, welcome. I'm just going to say hi. Thank you for joining me. Just have that time for you and that breathing space, and just taking a breath actually sometimes out of ourselves, which is what I want you to do for this 20 minutes. I'm going to have to, it's all go here. It's because there's lots of people following now and joining us in the Zoom call. And that was the other thing I was going to say. If you book through Eventbrite and you join me in the Zoom call, you can hang around for the end, and I do a Q&A at the end for you to ask any questions or anything that you've got. I hang around for like 5 minutes after, not just anything you want to ask me. Right, this evening, like I did this morning, but more adult based, I've got 2 little rose quartz crystals. I don't know if you can, on the different, that one's polished one, that one's and rose quartz for me always represents love. But I wanted to bring this in, and something you can do in the morning, and you can do it like a little 3-minute, and we'll do it for longer. And I did say, actually, I talked before, I'll do it before, because you might be all relaxed afterwards and not want to hear my rambling. So one of the things you can do, and it's really basic, and this is something you can do throughout your day, whenever you're doing it. You might already be doing it, but you can do it more with other things. And we said about bringing the art of luxury into the everyday. You might not be able to go, and those places are opening up again and things, you might not be able to go and get a massage or have that little bit of pampering. But I haven't put one on my face, but just a home spa mask, making an evening of it. Like tonight, you could, after we've done this or before, you could have done a face mask and put that up for you. Had a nice hot bubble bath, and I'm sure most of you are doing those things for relaxing anyway, but just taking it one step further, when you are having your tea, savouring those moments and really kind of getting almost, I want to say sexual, so please don't, it's for the word, but kind of feeling that sensation of what it is you're tasting, especially if it's chocolate, for us ladies, and your drink, the feeling of your clothes and luxury. And even like this evening, I've put a necklace on. I mean, it's just you guys anyway, but I made the effort. But little things that you could do for you to make you feel a little bit in a better feeling place, like I would say normally for Feel Good Friday, can add to your confidence. I've not got them up yet, but for Wellness Wednesdays, we've interviewed Katie from Decadent Beauty for Wellness Wednesday, and her interview will be appearing soon in Wellness Wednesday season 2. One of the things she mentions, a little spoiler alert, is about how you dress can really affect your confidence and how you're feeling. And so one of the other things when it gets to mindfulness is actually the clothes you wear, the feel of it, the sensuality of it, or even just being wrapped up in, like when it's a cold day, like a nice soft blanket and things like that, and really tapping into the senses of how it feels, like I do with the meditation. So we will start by tapping into our senses, and we'll do that in a moment. Because today I themed it I wanted to go into this, which isn't what I don't normally do, about luxury. So having a bar of chocolate that you might not have every day, for me that's not an everyday thing, especially on my eating clean, so it's processed, it's not something I normally have. It might be, for me, it would be a bowl of cacao in here instead, which is actually really good for you and got lots of benefits. So something like that, having that by you. I haven't candles lit today, but then you can have your candles lit behind you. With, I have my little, I suppose you want to say altar, but it's not really, it's just little bits and pieces that represent the elements. For me, they have personal significance, and as I say, the crystals. So we're going to be doing something with this. So if you've got yourself a glass of water for afterwards, you've got your little goodies and your cup of tea or your biscuits or whatever it is you're having for you, that you can ground yourself with after. Today, and you wouldn't know it by me, but actually when I'm in this space, I always feel so much better anyway. But today I felt completely off, and it sometimes just having a shower and just making a little bit of effort can really psychologically make a lot of difference, and energetically as well. So salt, lovely Epsom salt bath, and ground you if you are feeling a little bit off at the moment. And I won't go too much into the energetics of today, but we will be doing some creative visualization and maybe some emotional freedom techniques and tapping. So get yourself comfortable. If you are sitting up, let me see if you can see me over there, and make sure you can see. Let's move you over a little bit. Nice high back chair is helpful, but not essential. It's more about the fact that you want your posture and to become aware of your posture and relaxing into it. You want to be comfortable, whatever that is for you. If you're sitting on the floor, if you're laying on the floor, sitting comfortably or laying comfortably, if you want to lead this into bed. Hands, I like to have them in this sort of position, if you can see which camera I'm looking at, with my palms facing upwards and just completely relaxing, and then closing your eyes or downward gaze. There is no right or wrong way to meditate. It's whatever feels right for you. And I will add now, so some of what I say might resonate with you, some of it might not. Whatever resonates for you, allow it to help you. Whatever doesn't, just dismiss, because obviously I've got lots of people on the channel that are into different things. Some will resonate, some won't, and that's fine. I'm not asking you to take on my beliefs, and I do allow for you to bring in your own, whether it's the science of that. And when I talk about, I might have mentioned God or more than, you insert what is it aligns with you. Okay, so relaxing for me, just close your eyes or bring your gaze gently downwards and just breathe for now. Taking just normal breath. No need to deepen the breath just yet. Breathing in, breathing out. To begin with, just start to become aware of your breath and where you're breathing. Are you breathing more in your stomach? More in your chest? More shallow? If it helps, put your hand over your heart, your chest, or your stomach. And just feel that in and out. Start to listen to the sounds as well. We're tuning into our senses. So any sounds around you, maybe it's just the sound of your breath, the sound of my voice, but there are any sounds in the background. And don't worry if there's noise and if you shut the door but you can still hear things going on in the other room, it's fine. Actually utilise that, tune into that. Think, what can I hear there? What can I hear here? What's really loud? What's quiet? Excuse me. Tune into your body. And as we talked about yesterday in yesterday's lives, when I used to do Just tuning into my body. And I always ask, if something like that happens, I ask my body, what do you need? What is that? And just gently listening. I'm going to start doing what I do in the morning, just observing. So observing the sounds around you, observing how your posture is, how you're feeling. If you have your eyes closed, is there light filtering through from the room? Is it completely black? Can you see those little bits that go across your eyelids, or your eyeballs rather? What can you smell? Can you smell shampoo, a perfume? When you breathe in, smell, what can you taste? Have you been eating or drinking and sipping that coffee? Have you got any remnants of taste? Or is it just a nothingness? Just tuning in to your senses. Bringing ourselves into this moment is what we're doing. Any thoughts that you're having, don't judge, just allow. Let them be. Notice how you're feeling. Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling stressed? Are you starting to relax? Not judging what you're feeling, becoming aware of your thoughts. Are they affecting what you're feeling? Allowing that sense that they are different, they affect one another. Breathing still. Now I want you to do something that may seem really hard. I want you to try and focus on all those things simultaneously. So what can you hear? What can you taste? What can you smell? What can you see? And what can you feel? What can you sense? All at once. For a few moments. Okay, I love that. Emily Fletcher at Ziva Meditation, that comes from, she calls it my tongue twister, the simultaneity, if I'm pronouncing that right, of everything all at once in the moment. Giving monkey mind focus. Right, and now I want to direct you to direct your focus, if you're not already, directing it inward. Placing your hands over your heart. When you do this, when you touch that part of your body, it instantly makes your brain divert to there. So just feeling pressure of your hand, it doesn't matter which way round. But directing your focus to that and breathing in. We're going to utilize our brain chemistry and neurology and our brilliant imagination, because your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and non-reality, and our imagination is such a powerful thing. So this is called image therapy. Okay, and we're also going to be utilizing, just to calm, I feel like I'm going to just do a little intention for us, and I've been called to do that first. So breathing in, first posing your question, what is it I really need right now? For you to be asking yourself, see anything that comes up. We're going to set the intention for whatever I need right now. I'm choosing to allow that in and to let go of anything I do not need. Calling in my guides, the supercharged and limitless power of my imagination, of my brain, however you choose to look at it, that part of you that's more than, that might be your guides, angels, spirits, however you align with that, whatever resonates with you. For me, I'm calling my higher self, my source, my authentic me, to guide me to speak what's right for both myself and all those viewing now and in the future. Okay, and bringing that light into our intention. Now, you can do this with your eyes shut, so I'm going to describe what we're doing. I'm just going to talk through these as tapping points. If you put your hands together in a prayer position, and then one hand, it doesn't matter which, feel along like a karate chop to the other. So you've got one hand, the palm, the other hand, you karate chop into that. Yeah? Then go along to your two fingers and you use your, I'm not quite sure what these two are, but the first finger and your index finger to just tap underneath the karate chop. Okay, that's tapping point 1. Just above your eyebrows, tapping point 2. Free your temples at the side, and then under your eyes, the little bones there, that's 4. Little indentation just under your nose, 5. Number 6, it doesn't matter if you don't remember the numbers, is that little dimple just above your, below your lip. So above the lip, then below the lip. Then bringing down to your neck, so where I have my necklace and these 2 little points here. Now you've got that little bony bit just down from there, and I will go over them, so don't worry about. Just about maybe an inch. Okay, this is the one that hopefully make you so you're in a place of comfort. So if you feel silly, don't worry. Laugh at yourself. Hopefully that laughter is really good for your soul. There's a book written on someone how they healed themselves with laughter. So on where women have their bra line, just tapping here. It doesn't matter what side you do, but just wherever your bra line would sit or would sit on a woman, your hand just to tap under the armpit, just there. And then top of the head. Okay, and you're going to do this with me, and as I talk through some, and repeat after me. So tapping, karate chop with side of the hand. However I'm feeling right now, it's okay. It's okay to feel like I'm feeling, whether there's stress, anxiety, whether I'm feeling unwell, whatever I'm feeling, it's okay. It's okay for me to feel. I acknowledge what I'm feeling. Above the eyebrows. Whatever I am feeling, I acknowledge it. I bring it to the forefront, I acknowledge it, and I accept that it's okay. It's okay for me to feel. Side of the head, temples. Remember to say out loud after me, or with me, if you can read that, thinking what I'm saying. Whatever I'm feeling right now, it's okay, I acknowledge it, and it's okay. Under your eyelids, or directly under the eyes, whatever I feel right now is okay. It's okay for me to feel. It's okay. Under here. Even though I'm feeling, and insert ... For example, even though I'm feeling anxious, or even though I'm feeling unwell, it's okay. This one, I'm going to add some bits just in the dimple. Even though I feel this way, it's okay. I'm willing to acknowledge, even though I'm feeling this way, I'm willing to acknowledge that I deeply love and approve of myself. Even though I may feel ill or anxious, that's okay. I'm willing to, if you're finding it hard, but I acknowledge I deeply love and approve of myself. Even though I'm feeling it's okay, I know it's okay. I deeply love and approve of myself. And we're going to go run through one more time. Even though I feel ... that's okay. I deeply love and approve of myself. All is well. Okay, above side tops of the eyebrows. Even though I'm letting go of that because I know it's okay and I deeply love and approve of myself. Side of the temples. I'm letting go of because I know it's okay and I deeply love and approve of myself. Just below the eyes, I'm letting go of and it's okay, all is well, and I deeply love and approve of myself. Under your nose, even though I know it's okay for me to let go, because I deeply love and approve of myself, I accept that all is well. Under the chin, I'm letting go, I'm starting to let go, whatever feels good for you. And I acknowledge that all is well. I am safe. I am loved. I deeply love and approve of myself. Our little sit bones here, just down from there. I'm letting go of because I know I am enough. I am loved and I deeply love and approve of myself. All is well. I've let go of. I'm feeling that sense of well-being. I know I am enough. All is well. I am safe. I deeply love and approve of myself. You catch up with me. Okay. I feel that sense of release. I know all is well. I am enough. I am safe. I am loved. And I deeply love and approve of myself. Time to catch up. Notice when you're ready and when you have, just breathe and continue to focus on your breath. Hopefully you're feeling, normally you would give yourself a mark between 1 and 10 for how you're feeling, and then letting go and feeling how you are from when you started. But we're going to continue into some creative visualization. So stay with me. Still with me, guys? Yeah, well done. Okay. So, with you keeping your eyes closed for me, just keep your breathing. So we've cleared out. Let's just release anything else. See me. Bless me. For joy. All right. So we're going to bring in the joy. That's funny. Always asking body what I need. So if there's anything that you still need to release, we're going to clear that out. So let's give ourselves a bit of exfoliating, as I had this from Helen Pinkett from Inspired Souls as a reminder when we're going through our cleanse, tone, exfoliating and moisturising like you do for your skincare. We can do that the same for our energy fields. So let's take away anything else that no longer serves us. I want you to close your eyes still if they're not already, and just focus on your breath, bringing it back again to the breath. Breathing in, then pausing at the top. Hold it as long as you can, whatever that is for you, and then exhaling. And then before you're breathing in, just holding it just for a second longer if you can, and then breathing in again. Pausing at the top and out. If you can do that for the count of 4, then fab. If you can't, don't worry. Wherever you are, it's fine. So breathing in, hold, out, hold, in, right. Now I can't do that and talk at the same time, so you keep that up for me. Just breathing in, hold, breathing out, exhale. This time breathing in and out. And next time you breathe in, I want you to imagine you're breathing in a beautiful colour of pink. Remember the rose quartz I talked about? That represents love. I want you to imagine you're breathing in like a sparkly, gorgeous candy floss smell as well, maybe. Just breathing that in. And as you're breathing out anything that feels dense, anything that feels heavy, just blow it out. And breathing in again. Drop the pause now and just the breath in and out. Bring in the pink. And as you're breathing out that pink with it, it's coming to. But you're breathing and oxygenizing everything, part of the body, sending it around the body. Imagine that you're breathing that in to every cell as it's pumping around that heart, going to every artery and capillary, just going out to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes, breathing that in and out. Okay. Okay, you've got that beautiful colour pink around you. Now we're going to bring in a little tornado of pink, just in case there's any little niggles there. I want you to imagine, if you want, you can do a hoover, but I'm going to imagine an angel above you, or guide, or perhaps a visualize of a literal vacuum hoover sucking up and releasing. Maybe if you are a person of faith, you want to imagine handing over anything over to God, to Jesus, whoever it is that you believe in, or a visual of a hoover just sucking up anything else that's left. Okay, just leaving you relaxed, feeling safe and warm and surrounded by this beautiful pink bubble of air, mist, and aura in your auric field. Glittery and sparkly. Okay. We've let go of anything. If any emotions come, remember I said no judgment. So if you feel like crying, let it out, let it go. If you feel angry, just blow it out. And now I've got my little crystal. I want you to imagine, like I did this morning with the children, with our little fairies, we're going to bring around us whatever we need. And if we don't know, I want you to sit for a moment and think of anything that you like, it doesn't matter what, that invokes the feeling of gratitude, something you're really grateful for. It might be this moment, it might be the breath in your lungs and that simple feeling of being alive. It could be embracing your loved one, hugging or stroking your pet, a moment. It can be now, it can be from your childhood, it could be you running through a field as a kid and feeling of joy, and really being grateful for those moments, those treasured memories, whatever it is that sparks that feeling in you. I want you to think of that. And then ask the question, what do I need? And then we're just going to go still and quiet for a moment to allow you some time to just digest that. And don't worry if nothing comes up, because we're going to be filling in any voids that you may have emptied out. And the reason I wanted you to think of an emotion is because that's what we're going to fill it with. Energy clears, it transmutes, but it is eternal. As that famous Einstein quote says. But we're going to bring in a different energy, a different emotion, one of love. If I say the word love, what images come to you? Just allow them to flow when I evoke that word, and let it evoke inside your heart outward. What does love mean to you? Divine love, romantic love, the love of a child, compassion. Whatever comes up is fine. Okay, still with me, guys. Keep going. Breathing. Breathe in now. And now, if there's anything that you feel you need, or any answers that come back, it may be you need, I don't know, confidence, you need acceptance, reassurance, calm, peace, may purely be love and you're not sure how to bring that in. I want you to ask your body, ask your higher self to bring that in, to align you with what that emotion for you and for the good of yourself, for your soul. Whatever is needed rather than what necessarily we want. Was the card that came up this morning, so breathing that in, any images, making mental notes. While we stay still. And at the same time, like we've had this hoover that's sucked everything up and away, I want you to imagine, instead of hoover, there's like a waterfall or a gentle shower coming down over your head, showering you in whatever you need of those emotions, attaching to you when you need it. Down from the heavens, from deep within our galaxy and our stars. But aligning with those on the same plane, remembering we are never truly alone. Breathing that in and saying thank you. The feeling of gratitude for this moment, for our time, for the words that flow to me, for the energy that flows to us not just being us viewing right now, us, all of those that are aligned from this vibration. Thank you for those that support us in this plane, in the next, all around us and above, below, Mother Earth and Gaia, this strength that comes up from all around. We are thankful, appreciating you for this moment and the next to create many more. Now, my little stone, I want you to, as I said, with your finger, I want you to imagine you've got a little magical wand or a stick, however you want to view that symbol, something symbolic, because we're going to draw maybe a pencil or a paintbrush. The artist in me wants the paintbrush, and we're going to paint around yourself a sphere. Okay, above your head, way above where that waterfall's coming from, using that water and painting it around, right out to the side, to your right, to your left, circling down below your feet, out in front of you and behind. Yeah? So you've got a circle, sphere that you're at the centre of. Bring it back from here, and drawing that. Knowing that that's there, that's set, with the help of your angels, guides, and your immense amount, powerful imagination. Whatever you brought in after you cleared out is holding here. But more can come through. There's holes. It's like lattice work around you. Beautiful brush strokes, woven lace. And I want you to imagine you have a column going from the bottom of your sit bones, your tailbone, going right up, a little whirlpool. And even though we have this, it's lace, so stuff can still get out that we don't want. Stuff that we want can come in. We control that here. But going up from your bottom, there's a little whirlwind going up, spinning like the helix, going right up to the top of your head, pouring with light, soaking up that waterfall that's still streaming in, filling up, to you feeling like you're overflowing, and breathing that. And being thankful for that. And knowing you can tap that whenever you close your eyes, just remember it's there. Breathing it in. Okay, now hopefully you're feeling in a wonderful space. I want you to imagine, as I said, the luxury. Take yourself to somewhere you really want to be. I'm going to describe somewhere for me, but you don't necessarily have to be there. If that doesn't align with you, you can take yourself somewhere else. Maybe you could be laying on a spa bed and imagine someone massaging every muscle, loosening up, feeling completely like a noodle. Your feet, maybe it's reflexology, maybe you're having an Indian head massage. And if it helps and you need to do it, just feel your own hands in your head massaging around. Imagine you're sitting in a spa room and having that massage, that really working out any of those knots down your spine. Take your own hands and just rub down the thighs and your legs. You're in a beautiful spa. You can smell some amazing scented candles. Real soak in luxury, the feeling of really being there. Enjoying that soft candlelight or the subdued lighting you get in spas. And if you're not in a spa, maybe, I don't know, maybe you could be on a beach having that massage, somewhere like Bali, smelling that sea air, the sand, maybe your hand sweeps down, and while the masseuse is rubbing, you can just feel the grains of sand in your hand. Just in that moment. Feeling it in that moment. You are there right now. Feeling relaxed. Totally at ease, knowing all is well. Okay. Take you off some other places around the world, but for now I want you to come back to where you are. Sorry to bring you back. Just putting your hands together in prayer position with your thumbs over your heart, your feet firmly on the floor. If you're laying down, put your knees up so you can feel your feet on the floor. Just wiggle your toes, stretch your toes in and out, flex them in and out. Tense and release. We're bringing ourselves back in our body, tensing up. And when you release, though, you release any excess that's left. And when you're ready, I want you to very slowly, in your own time, start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, coming back to this moment and the room around you. Hopefully you're feeling super relaxed and feeling healthier, however you're feeling. Tea, take a sip of whatever it is you have now. With every sip, remembering you can go, so shut those eyes and go back to that luxury. Right here, right now, in that moment. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to hold space. Hopefully I took you on a image therapy, creative visualization journey at the end there, and we did some energy healing and really locked in that feeling of relaxation. So I've hopefully set you up for a wonderful restful night's sleep if you're here in the UK, or if you're on your lunchtime break over in the US. I'm looking at the timing now. Then maybe you need to go drink, ground back, have some food to ground yourself back to here, and into the now. Thank you, thank you. This is Meditation Monday, something I've been doing. If you're joining me for the first time, there's a few of you. Everything I do every Monday, maybe not so much of the talking at the beginning with the talk of how you can bring those little mindful moments in, but I really wanted to theme this and show you how you can really utilise like a spa evening at home on a Monday with our meditation, and just bringing that into the now. If you're feeling stressed, just to shake it off. And hopefully I've helped you. If I have, please like, share, do all those wonderful social media things they say to do. The more the merrier. And thank you for your time, and I'll be back again tomorrow morning for our 11 on IGTV or 11 o'clock on Facebook Live for the observing and connecting and our judgment-free little 10-15 minutes and the 3-minute silence of being in our authentic selves. Thank you for your time, and I'll be back next Monday, and I will see you again hopefully next week. Good night, good evening. And then with you guys, extended version. I hope you enjoyed that. from my first live. We're still recording here, we're still recording there. So let's get you guys back up. And are you still? Where's it gone? Oh, it's here because it's streaming through to here, hopefully. Oh. Hopefully I haven't just cut them off, but I'm not sure if I have. If I have, then goodbye anyway for me, Theresa Jande, Love Authentic Me, Tree Heart Authentic, or Tree Heart Art Design Authentic. This is the authentic, or the Love Authentic Me branch of the tree.